Hello, MonstersAbound. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires, the Warden the Paunch, and part 14 of my Grom campaign. Last time we have taken out the dwarves. We're building up. Look at this. We're warmonger. That's right. And we need to keep sacking or we'll all die. But that's fine. Poor old Azhag, I was going to say Azhag. Azhag is taking on the Empire by himself. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. But he should be fine. And Skarsnik and Sly Sweaty Bollocks are dealing with the Empire on this flank, and also Bretonia as well. We might need to get them down here to deal with Paravon, because it's like a whole bunch of guys there who need a good hard killing. And I'm kind of thinking maybe we just declare war on Gimgor. I mean, it'd be easier to kill him if we're not at war with him, because then we can just locate Gimgor and jump him. You know, just saunter up, all friendly, like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" And then just shank him repeatedly in the face. Maybe that's probably the easier option. Let's do that. We're going to run out of food as well, but fortunately, our scrap is looking pretty good. So what I really should do, because we've got, can we get a shaman? Mushroom addicted. That's fine. Does upkeep reduction. Now, Azhag does have some goblins in his army, but not many. So I don't know whether that's worth it. I'm kind of thinking probably not. We probably just want a proper orc shaman, one who's just he's just showing a bit of confidence. Urgrok spider killer. I mean, he wouldn't get on with Sly because Sly's all about the spiders. I'm not sure why you'd like. I mean, obviously in my head I'm thinking it's not a huge thing to kill spiders, is it? They generally are quite small, but then this is the Warhammer world where spiders are going to be, you know, there's going to be a variety on size and the potential chance of them eating you. So I guess that does kind of make sense. Let's get headbutts. I quite like Fist of Gork. Evasion, yes. You know what? I like Here We Go and Foot of Gork. I like all of the Brain Burst is about the only spell in the Orc Shaman lineup that I kind of go, meh. But pretty much everything else, it's just like, yes, everything's good here. So we'll grab that. We'll pop you over there to go and find the food merchant. We might do then the quests because we've got. Now, a lot of people gave me quite a lot of stick for not getting the mushy meats thing. I mean, fair play, all right, but in my defense, I kind of overthought it. I was kind of like thinking, well, it's probably going to be like a specific ingredient in maybe a specific order. Not just, it's just 2 random ingredients in any kind of order, doesn't really matter. So, in my defense, that was that. But if we can unlock like another slot, then we can get 4 bits of food in one, which is going to be great. So so many bonuses. It's going to be so good. And I like the ability to kind of buff your faction and your army in specific ways and make it sort of customize it. I like the fact that we get scrap upgrades now. Admittedly, hello, meatbag. What you thinking? You want to? Well, you don't get on with Ickit Claw though, do you? I'm going to say no. Admittedly, the scrap there's often only 2. There's only often one good option. Very rarely is it a hard pick, which is a shame. You know, maybe if there'd been like 4 or 5 picks for each, maybe just like infantry. Okay, you can get shields, you can get maybe something like that would just give it like more options. Would be quite nice. Oh dear, Vlad's dead. Oh well. Ugh. No. That's a lot of boys. Yeah, let's leave. We'll go and deal with this rebellion that's going to pop up over here. We need to find Grimgor. Hello. Oh, we did the Varenka Hills thing. Cool. So Azhag's path takes him south into the Badlands, but while the Crown pressures the Orc to continue his southern route, the Iron Willis reasserts itself. He cannot resist opportunities to raid or confront forces raised against him, and so his army zigzags along its journey, heading south when the Crown holds dominance, but frequently detouring when Azhag regains control. He does, however, once again send scouts south, seemingly at the Crown's behest. So we've got a battle to do. So in the southern Badlands, primitive savage orcs gather to hinder Azhag's horde. The sorcerer needs to dominate these tribes, so forces of savage orcs led by some git called Slagger to acknowledge him. Fair enough. And that will get Slagger's slashers. So that's more melee attack, weapon strength, income from post-battle loot, which sounds pretty good, and also increases the melee attack of everyone around him, which is super good. So we know Grimgor's not over there. This is obviously going to piss Grimgor off, but he's always quite angry. I mean, what you going to do? Legitimately, what you going to do?
Not likely.
Trixie.
This can never come to pass.
Scarflick, warlord of 8 peaks.
Okay, let's leave Carl standing. We'll go and sack Eelheart again. Whoa, we took so much damage. Ouch. Oh, I'd love to take Marion. I mean, if we could sack 50k for Marienburg. Do they have defences? Holy shit, they don't. They do not have defences. And we've got a Bernie thing. Let's get more weapon strength for our... I'm going to call this... no, that's not the right thing. Weekend at Bernie's, because it's a good. Okay, good. That's fine. Right. Anyone else needs to move? Oh, you need to move. You can come down here. Say right. So we want to do a cooking challenge. Cook for the hag. Me wants something with fishy chunks. A dish what needs 3 things in it. Something with fishy chunks. I guess literally just fishy chunks. So what? Just any of these, I guess? Do I want that or do I want this? You know what? Let's do that. Let's get a goldfish for some reason. Let's get Berserk. Yeah, he's loving that. And I really do like the goblins with frenzy. So is that going to be... Because it was just fishy chunks, wasn't it? Fishy chunks. A dish what needs 3 things in it. I guess it's just anything with fish, I guess. So... Do I like the Berserk Frog? Yeah, I do. I do. I like that as well. So is it just that? Apparently not. Fishy chunk. This is... People are going to go nuts over this because I haven't got this, have I? So we've got meat, beast bits, fishy chunks, mucky stuff. Is it maybe something to do? Let's have a look at the ingredients we've got. So is it maybe... Alright, what about... Okay, put one at a time in, can't we? Because it's not making like a fish dish, and I wonder if that's what we need to do. Oh, is it something to do with that where you place it? Fishy shroom burgers. Okay, well, that's fine. We can only do one a turn. I'm sure people are losing their nuts because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, but... yeah, well, never mind. Karakadran, right, we've got defences there. That's good, because the Empire is probably heading this direction, and that's bad. I don't really need anything... I mean, if I do... screw it, let's do it. It's fine. I've still got, you know, a lot of money. There's a lot of Empire armies in this direction. As soon as we found Grimgor and kicked the shit out of him, I'm going to have to... head back north, because I think Azhag is going to need the help. On the other hand, it does mean the Empire armies are split, which means I might be able to get some really... I mean, Marienburg, we should be able to sack Marienburg for a cool 50k. How the fuck can you reach me? Okay, you shouldn't be... alright, good. God, how many fucking armies have they got? Hello, Luan. How's it going? Peace treaty. You want money for... no. You don't get a peace treaty, buddy. It's not how this works. I'm hoping that the Empire goes to war with the Skaven fairly soon, because otherwise I'll be in trouble. Once Azhag was the chieftain of a little-known tribe subsisting high in Troll Country, the Greenskin... oh, we've already read this, haven't we? With plenty of shooters in his mob, all that... what, really? All that's left for Azhag is to launch his raid on Tomb City. His mobs must cull the flying undead, and Chaos denizens then hunt through the tombs, the monsters theirs within the catacombs below. The Chaos Wastes a weird and dangerous place, but the faint whispering voice of ancient evil within Azhag's head grows ever louder. The crown yearns to be whole again. And then we'll get the Crown of Sorcery, which is good. Unfortunately, Azhag's in a little bit of trouble, so we're going to have to get him... yes. Let's skedaddle you over here. Lay an ambush and hope to God no one spots us. Let's get Stalker. There's me going to do a little bit of sacking on... can we reach you? No, we can reach you. Let's block your army. So what have you got? I mean, that's not the worst. These knights are nasty, but we can deal with them. I think we'll be alright. Okay, let's bring... okay, still no sign of Grimgor. No sign of any of his armies either, which is concerning, because they must all be somewhere. Let's just... I know he's at war with the dwarves, so what? Where are the dwarves? They've still got 5 settlements, haven't they? So they're not losing anything. Who is Grimgor at war with? Where is the potential horde of Grimgor's armies? So, he's at war with a lot of people, to be honest. Most of them in the south. He might have his armies down here. He might be wounded. You never know. Right, we'll keep an eye on that. Azhag's in some trouble, and we're being chased by... Boris Todbringer. It's Boris. It's Toddy. Right, Marienburg. You're getting your ass kicked. So let's, I guess, smash down the door and kill everyone in sight. We could auto-resolve it. Shall I just auto-resolve it? Yeah. Oh, that's right. I'll take the cash. Thank you very much. And then we are skedaddling away from here. ASAP. Right. Yes, you are. You're going to hop in there. Right, we're going to get rid of these boys. I'm tempted to put the Feral Hydra in this army. What have you got? Another takes its place. So when's wait hit points left? So when it's got less than 50% health left, it restores 568 health points, and it can do that 4 times every 60 seconds. That's quite nice. Tell you what, let's do this. So we'll get a Hydra. We'll also get the 8 Pete Loonies in there just because more Night Goblins, because why not? Gary Rhodes is scouting, and we might go and take out Paravon because they've kind of outstayed their welcome now. I'm hoping that my allies can get shit done, and our money situation is not looking too bad. I'm just a little bit concerned about the Azhag problem. You, my friends, are now fired. Oh, wait. Oh, that's just... Okay, you're fired. No, you're fired. Right. Okay, we're only spending 10k a turn now. Quid's in. And Blackstone Post, we'll upgrade you. We want some defences there and walls because we need it. And we've got some... Oh, you've leveled up. Lovely. Okay, so we could give you a giant wolf. I'm kind of tempted to do that. But let's get to big lads so that Bernie's gets more weapon strength. I mean, 73 melee attack and 414 weapon strength is... that's not bad. Pillars of Grungy, I guess we can upgrade you. And now we're just keeping a lookout for Grimgor. And hoping one of these Empire armies walks into Azhag's ambush. Because that's a lot of boys right there. Hello, Death Master Snitch. How are you? Oh, okay. Well, could we not be friends? You're at war with the Knights of Caledor. I'm surprised the Knights of Caledor are still around, to be honest. Come on, fall for it, fall for it. Nice. Nice. I really wanted to use my fanatics here, but I decided not to, and instead set the goblins back so they could shoot into the rear of the halberdiers. I mean, that might have been a mistake, to be honest. I think well, he says a mistake. It might have been really fun to watch the fanatics sort of go ham on these halberdiers, and I kind of regret not doing it. But there goes Wind of Death, which is a really, really good spell. That carved quite the corridor of ruin. If you've watched my Isabella Twitch stream, which I put up on the YouTube, I used Wind of Death there to fantastic effect with Isabella's army of just entirely vampire ladies. And it was just like blob everyone up around us and then Wind of Death them. And, you know, you'd get 600 to 700 kills per Wind of Death. And it was pretty effective. Steam Tank has apparently been running over my goblins, which is really upsetting. Jeff, are you alright? No, Jeff's dead. They've killed Jeff, and Nigel and Bob have exploded. Nigel's got kids. That's brutal. That's not true. So we're now just going. Like, I'm just like shoot, kill. I hate steam tanks. I really hate steam tanks. Steam tanks are the worst thing in the world because they've got shit tons of armor, and they also don't break. So they just sit there, and you end up having to try and fucking kill the things. They've got so much mass they just drive around. They're just the worst things in existence. So we're concentrating everything we've got on trying to take it out. These orc boys are out of control because of Berserk, but oh well, never mind. And looks like the rest of the enemy army has been crushed. Azhag took quite a lot of damage from the enemy general, and he's just a huntsman general, so I don't really think he should have taken quite that much damage. But Rick Staines has just knocked the block off Otto. So Otto's dead. Good. We didn't like Otto. And I really don't like this steam tank. That's it. Body slam it. The big un. There's the big un. He looks great. Oh, it's tank v giant rock monster. That's a thing, apparently. Boom. Oh, just Did you just headbutt it? Ace. Good job, you. More of that. If we can get a couple more battles like that, I think we will have crushed the Empire resistance. We can kick them back where they came from. Let's take the money. I think we'll need it. Yeah, I thought you might try this. We'll pull back. I think they won't be able to... yeah, they can't follow us, which is fine. Yeah, we're going to run away from that. Fine. You garrison that. I don't care. You are wandering off, which is fine. And also that army now is, I think, probably in range of Azhag, so we can finish that one off. Deal with that. So we're starting to see large blobs of enemy troops in the area, which is going to cause us some issues. No, not this again. I remember what happened last time. Just wave on wave of Bretonnian peasants coming from the south. Hag Merchant at Grom Peak. Lovely. Otto Weber. That's fine. Okay. So we're going to bop you. How much money do we get? I'm interested in seeing how much cash we get. Holy shit. So much money just for killing that army. I like that a lot. I'll take a little bit of extra cash. Blah, blah, blah. Right. I'm going to head back there. You're going to do an ambush. Now, they might head for Karakadrin, but we do have defences there.
Not possible.
So they might not like it. But if they do head for Karakadrin, then Azhag can jump over and take them out. They might, though, want to take Zufbar. They might look at it as a nice, easy target to take, seeing as Azhag isn't technically, visible. Okay, Azhag, what we're going to give you? You've got Du Bois, which we like. I could give you De Gobos. I kind of want to put some trolls in your army as well. Let's get Deadly Blades, because I quite want to make you a nasty melee lord, because I think you can take it. I think you can be a nice big killy lord. Okay, now where is Grimgor San Diego? I mean, where on earth could he be? Okay, there's Black Iron Mine over there, so we can burn that to the ground. Oh, and Kazakazgul as well. We can trash that. Get some work done while we're looking for Grimgor to get him to join our merry bands. I'm going to try and block you. Nice. We might be able to pick you off, because that's not a very strong army, realistically. Now, we do need to get Sly out of here, and he's kind of a bit surrounded. I don't know how this is. He might get caught. Okay, he's fine for the moment, but it's... Jesus Christ, how far can you move? That seems ridiculously far. Is that just me? I'm fairly sure I can't move that far. I mean, I can move there. But mind you, that's moving through the mountains, which is slower, I guess. Right. We're going to deal with Paravon, because they're knocking me off. So we're going to go and kill them. We've got scrap. We're going to... Right, reload time reduction is way better than range, because range obviously only works as the enemy army is approaching you, whereas that's actually quite a limited amount of time if you think about it. That extra 20% isn't really going to get you many more shots off before, well, they're inside your normal range anyway, so who cares? Whereas reload time reduction, you shoot faster. You're probably going to get more shots off than the additional range. Of course, with the additional range, you might be able to outrange enemy artillery, which might be in itself quite useful, but ultimately, even if you are, they're probably just going to move their artillery forward and you just end up in an artillery duel anyway, so meh, basically, just a big old meh. Let's get some extra growth, all good. Stay over here. Yes, let's get some more cash. We'll get the... I don't really need that, do I? Because, of course, we've got the obedience from the big old statue of Grom. So, don't need it. Sure, cleanse corruption. Do something like that. We need to get you into Azhag's army. Ideally. There seems to be a lot of armies in this area. I guess that means that we probably know where all their armies are? Unless they've just got stack upon stack upon stack. Which is potentially likely, considering what the Empire's usually like. You know what? I realise that balancing in a game like this must be incredibly difficult. However, I can't help but feel like this order tide thing has been going on for quite a while and really should have been fixed by now. Whether it's just making it so the Empire can't confederate as quickly as the AI, put like a 20 turn time limit on it, so that the Empire can't get as strong as it is. Because it does seem to snowball very, very quickly, unfortunately.
No.
I could go and attack that. Right, if we can block this, I could go and attack this army over here.
I will not obey.
Oh, God, where are you? There you are. If I put you here...
I cannot.
Right, we can go and attack that one. Now, we've got a dwarf stack down here. Oof. I mean, that is a... It's Grom Brindle, he's back again. Grom Brindle's back. Tell a friend. Okay, still no sign of any greenskin armies. Do I want to hit the black... How much money will I get for doing this? Because if it's a lot, I'll do it. 11k. Is that worth it? What about Karakazal? That's 16k, but this one isn't defended. But then I've got a big army of Iron Breakers. I mean... It's probably alright. It's probably fine. Oh, he's coming in to help.
Another day, another triumph.
Okay, that's okay. We can deal with that. We'll deal with that. That's fine. What strength rank are the dwarves? Oh no, Reichland's 1-1. They're 11. Okay. So the order tide cometh. Unfortunately. Can't quite get into the city, but I can hop over here. You've what? I mean, I don't realistically know how tough Grail Reliques are going to prove in a siege. My guess is not great. Let's put it that way. Okay, so we've got. Oh, in fact, hang on. Oh, shit, I didn't want you to actually attack. Never mind. That's probably fine. Okay, so we've got, basically, 3 battles lined up. we've got Azhag versus Baldric, apparently. No doubt he has a cunning plan. Then we've got Grom v Grombrindle. And we've got Skarsnik v Paravon. A few big fights coming up, but that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.